In this video, let's talk about business ideas for kids who have a big personality, they're sociable, and they're extroverts. So they don't like to be nerdy at the computer, they rather be outside talking and dealing with people.
This video is brought to you by Appy Pie Academy.
Those kinds of business ideas, and those are a good fit for sales and general personality exploration ideas. So the most obvious thing you can do is door-to-door sales. Many people absolutely hate door-to-door sales, being on both ends of that equation, on the receiving and the giving end, but it's an option, and you can again find many kinds of products to sell and just give it a try with your child, see how that works. For most people, it's not their thing, so let's move on. Also, really cool, your child, if they're outgoing, extrovert, they're good with people, they might be good fit for leadership and management. So you have to put them in positions where they have to lead others, not just you. Very good thing to do that is, let's say, to organize big events like a big neighborhood party where they get maybe 5 kids or 10 kids who are their friends and everybody gets a role. So it becomes almost like a project. It's not a long-term business, but almost like a project where they get to manage so many moving parts, and everyone maybe within a few block radius has sort of like a little job. You know, like let's say if you have a block party or a neighborhood party, or wherever you live, as long as they can organize that, that's a lot of skills like leadership, management, organization that they're going to practice, and it's going to be fun for them because they're going to be sociable throughout the whole thing. And there's a lot of management around that. And you can think of beyond just the idea of parties and think of what other events there might be to manage. And we'll get into that a little bit later in this video. Another thing you can try to think of is other ways they can sell in person. For example, flea market sales. Limit that traditional idea of the lemonade stand. You don't have to sell lemonade, but as long as you get a little bit of passerby traffic, they can at least, the easiest thing to do is just set up a table and one day put some products out there. Could be just a garage sale, could be something else, but as long as they're managing it, dealing with people, selling, they're learning the sales process. And the sales process has to do with emotional intelligence. So if you want to push them into learning about that, not push them, but guide them into learning about that, which is a very important work skill and life skill, that's a good segue into that. Now, there's also other things you can do that are takes on traditional business ideas with a sociable spin. For example, something like doing a little bit of journalism, and maybe just having like a neighborhood report. What used to be a neighborhood report newspaper, these days will be a neighborhood report blog or a vlog or a video or a video series, YouTube channel, so that people in the neighborhood will be the very obvious audience. It can get socially shared around the neighborhood. All those cool things would happen. Another interesting thing is this guide idea. And this is for, let's say you live in an interesting area and you have some local tours, like let's say something interesting your child could lead, as long as it's not too young of a child, or you can do it with your child together and they can help you. But you can be have a local tour guide company where you show different people around every week, or you can do something like hiking guide or outdoor guide, or doing some sort of an activity like maybe you have like regular activities. Maybe one activity is like nature guide. Then like you're going out to nature. Next week activity might be like going to see some kind of animals somewhere. Just something fun for maybe other kids or adults in the area, that you can be known. Hey, like every week we're doing some fun event, and it will grow an audience, build local friends and contacts, and also generate a little bit of money. So those are the kinds of businesses that can be done for people with outgoing personalities.